Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a random review. I am Random Ross and today I'm reviewing Echo. So this is based on the Marvel Comics character Echo, starring, I'm going to butcher her name but I'll try and pronounce it the best I can, Alaqua Cox, Chaske Spencer, Tantoo Cardinal or something, Devery Jacobs, Zahn McClarnon, Cody Lighting, Green, with a small part from Charlie Cox as Daredevil and Vincent D'Onofrio. So this is the latest Disney Plus series in the MCU from Marvel Studios, where it follows Mya Lopez in after the events of Hawkeye. It says here 5 months after the events of Hawkeye, Mya Lopez begins to pursue Wilson Fisk's organization, leading to her returning to her hometown of Oklahoma, where she must come to learn with her past, reconnect with her Native American roots, and embrace her family community. So that's the premise, and that's what it is. And she finds that these Native Americans she's descended from are extraterrestrial beings, and once they came to Earth, they became human. Bit of that's a bit crazy, but yeah. First of all, I like the character of Echo, Mya Lopez. I don't know much about the character, but I kind of think, Daredevil's blind, Echo is deaf, and in real life she is deaf as well. And the series involves a lot of reading, because there's a lot of sign and sign language and Makaton and that throughout the film. The series. I'm thinking of this as a film. It's not a film. It is a mini-series that consists of 5 episodes, and they all dropped on the 9th of January on Disney Plus. And that is, I'd say this is probably the first Marvel, MCU show that has dropped all its episodes instead of playing on a weekly basis, and I actually preferred that. I got invested, and with them being half an hour to 40 to 50 minutes long, I actually found them an easy watch, to sit through and watch, and I was like, yeah, I enjoyed this. I also noticed that this featured Devery Jacobs, which did appear in the What If series, voicing Kahure in that episode, and I was like, yeah, I thought that was her. But she's not playing that character, she's playing a different one. I also like the return of Vincent D'Onofrio again, playing Kingpin, and also the cameo from Matt Murdock, Daredevil. And I think that as well for Kingpin set things up for his part in Daredevil Born Again, which we're getting probably next year or later this year. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll be seeing Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio again in Daredevil Born Again. And like I say, Vincent D'Onofrio just looks his part as Wilson Fisk. And also, I can see that even though he's the villain and he's responsible for a lot of the stuff that went down in Echo's life, he wanted to do right by her and raise her. And, I like some of those scenes as well. Also, the character Echo, she's an amputee as well. We see in her backstory that she has an accident where she loses her leg and her mother, and we see her reconnect with her family. And I like the flashback sequences as well. I do feel the first episode did kind of fill us in, recap us and that, a lot of flashbacks and stuff, but then the next 4 episodes really got into the whole main part of this show, and I gotta say, I liked it. Also, this was this wasn't PG-13 stuff either. This was full-on R-rated territory like it were with Daredevil. And, you know, Marvel Studios, I'm like watching it thinking, excuse me one moment. There we go, someone's doing my head in then, blaring through. So, yeah, R-rated territory, which I think, you know, Marvel need to get into doing, because they're getting Deadpool 3 out this year. In fact, that's the only film we're getting from Marvel Studios this year, and it's going to be R-rated. Yeah, come on, Marvel, give us more of this R-rated stuff. Keep Blade up, have Blade be R-rated, have upcoming, you know, Marvel heroes that are known for more brutal, more grittier stuff, because they work. And I think this worked as well. It had some good visuals as well, and a lot of good action. And Marvel were not sure at first whether they should release this series or not, because they weren't happy with it. But I think it's a good call that they did. And we're going to get more Marvel shows this year than films. I mean, there's Sony's Marvel Universe, which will have Madam Web and Kraven the Hunter, and I believe a third Venom this year. But this series was a great way to carry on Phase 5 after its rough start last year with some of the films we got in that. But yeah, so ratings, what am I going to rate this one? I think I will give it 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for Echo. So yeah, it's all on Disney Plus now, so you can check all that out, but I should warn you, not family-friendly violence. But yeah, glad I watched it. So yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so feel free to check all it out. I've been Random Ross, and this has been a random review. So until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye.